Welcome back to the Back Nine Beauties PGA Tour bet show for the upcoming Scottish Open and the upcoming Barbasol Classic. Well, you Back Nine Beauties, Brent back at you here with another bet show. Bet shows, we're going to do a couple power ranking lists, and we're going to give you a few long shot picks this week that we really like. Yeah, last week, you beauties, one of those weeks, the picks were looking really, really good until Sunday, everything was looking like it was trending into the right form, and Sepp just took the ball and ran with it. What a great final round for Sepp. He just jumped on the birdie train and ran with it. But it is what it is. Back to this week, back to the research, back to the fun of golf. It's not so much fun in golf today when I tuned into the Golf Channel. It's all political. It's all everything I don't want my game of golf to be. But we're going to be talking about the Scottish Open. Wow, it's a double sanctioned event that can get along. Can you imagine two golf tours that get along? What a world. Anyways, you back nine beauties, we're at North Berwick, Scotland. It's a par 70, about 7,300 yards, just littered with bunkers, littered with fescue. Talking about fescue, the red fescue greens. It's a rare surface that these guys put on throughout the year. A very slow surface. It's a kind of a seaside style of golf. It's not going to be those tap it and the ball runs 40 feet. It's going to be, you better hit that ball firm when you're below the hole, and you got to keep up the pace on those downhill putts too. But the weather looks like it's just going to cause havoc here in Scotland this week, unfortunately. It looks like a high percentage of rain throughout the whole week. Also, pretty high percentage of, pretty gusty winds. So, you take the wind and rain out of this golf course, they probably shoot 20 under. But this week, I'm going to say it's going to be between -7 and -10. And that should be able to get it done. Last year, Xander Schauffele, I believe it was -7. He took the W, and kind of a similar style week. Played tough. But yeah, we're on to this week. And key stats we're going to be looking at, you back nine beauties, is driving accuracy is going to be a big factor. You got to keep the ball out of that fescue, keep that ball out of the rough, out of those fairway bunkers. There's very, very penal. We're going to be needing those good wind players, guys that can flight the ball, play well in the wind. Just ball strikers. We're looking at those ball strikers. Also, guys that don't mind playing in the rain. It's one of those underrated stats. Guys that can play well in the rain might pop this week, and we'll have to see how that works out. Of course, strokes gained approach every week, strokes gained approach. We're going to see guys strokes gained out of fairway bunkers, strokes gained out of greenside bunkers, and also those 5 to 10 foot putts, 15 to 20 foot putts are going to play huge this week. Guys that could save those pars, strokes gained around the green, just huge, just huge. Well, you back nine beauties, we're going to give you our top 10 power ranking best bets for the upcoming Scottish Open. Our number one pick this week at 12 to 1, Xander Schauffele. Xander, let's see, this team seems like a pretty good course for you to go back to back on. Let's see what happens. Number 2, Scotty Scheffler, 7 to 1. Like everybody's been talking about for the last few months, no worse finish than 12. Look for Scotty to be in contention as always. Number 3, Tommy Fleetwood, 20 to 1. Tommy usually doesn't play his best golf when he's chalk, the quote-unquote chalk, one of the favorites. But let's see, he turns the switch this week and gets it done. Number 4, Tyrell Hatton, 20 to 1. I really like Tyrell this week. I think it should be a good course fit for him. And, he likes the link style. Number 5, Matt Fitzpatrick, 22 to 1. When the conditions get tough, look for Matt to pop. Number 6, Rory McIlroy, 8 to 1. 8 to 1 for Rory in a links field the week before an Open. Yeah, you better play him or he might burn you. Number 7, Ricky Fowler, 15 to 1, coming off his great win there a few weeks ago, and looking to continue that fine form. Number 8, Victor Hovland, 18 to 1. I like Victor here to contend. I just like to see him get into this link style. I'm really hoping for Victor next week. Let's play well. Number 9, Patrick Cantlay, 12 to 1. Played well here last year, and Patrick is one of those guys. He doesn't usually play the best in the rain or the heavy winds I've noticed over the years. But, Patrick, if he gets that ball striking going, he should stay in play and play well. And number 10, Jordan Spieth, 22-1. I really believe that short game is going to come in real handy this week, getting up and down, especially if it's windy like they predict, especially if it's rainy. Maybe less greens in regulation for these guys, and no better player to have greenside than Jordan Spieth. Well, you back nine beauties. We're going to give you 3 long shot bets also for this Scottish Open. First long shot bet at 100-1, Thomas Dietrich. Good course history here. Play well, Thomas. Number 2, Yannick Paul, 80-1. Yannick's sitting comfortably here in the Ryder Cup qualifying for this upcoming fall, and look for Yannick to play well this week. And the third long shot, the Englishman Callum Tarrant, 500-1. Tarrant's a pretty good player. He runs hot. If he gets that flat stick going, look out. 500-1, great number. Maybe your book has those top 8 each way bets. I see him playing well this week. Let's play well, Callum. Now, you back nine beauties, we're going to give you a little breakdown of the upcoming Barbasol Championship also. It's being played here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. It's a par 72, 7,328 yards, the Keene Trace Golf Club. And it's just going to be a birdie fest. But, just like the Scottish Open, not just like, but similar, they're looking for rain throughout the week. They're looking for a little gusty weather also. Usually this tournament, the winner comes in at around minus 25, minus 26. I'm going to say it's going to stay between 18 and 23 this year because of the weather, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, you back nine beauties, we're going to give you our top 10 power rankings for the Barbasol Classic. First pick, Taylor Pendrith, our Canadian brother here, 18-1. Played well in Detroit there, and that's another birdie fest. Let's see if he can keep that rolling. Number 2, 25-1, Lucas Glover. The Glove, he's been on fire of late, getting that flat stick rolling. And this weak field, he should be near the top of the leaderboard. Number 3, Satoshi Kodaira, 100-1. Yeah, 100-1, third pick for me. And it seems like in the industry here, the small golf niche market that we run in, not a lot of people had seen, I haven't seen him on a lot of people's list, but for my research that I did, he pops, and let's see if he's great value at 100-1. Number 4, Akshay Bhatia. Can Akshay finally get that first win? We'll have to wait and see. Number 5, Peter Quest, 28-1. Peter's been on a heater. Let's keep it rolling. Number 6, Sung Yul No. One of those guys that's been putting pretty good all year. In this weak field, Sung Yul, he was a highly touted golfer, and I don't think he hit his peak as yet, but what a fine player. Number 7, Ryan Gerard, 80-1 at the beginning of the week. Ryan Gerard at 80-1. The guy's had a great season, coming off a Monday qualifier and just rid the wave all the way until now. Let's keep it going. I don't think the number's even 60 now, but we picked him up at 80. What a great number. Number 8, Carl Yan, 40-1. Carl Yan was in the final group at the Canadian Open about a month ago, and I bet he gained a lot of experience from that day. Let's play well, Carl. Number 9, Grayson Murray. Grayson, I believe, has won here once before, and he's rounding into form. It's unfortunate not too many people like poor Grayson and hardly ever bet him, but that's the way it goes. And number 10, Vincent Norman. Vince has just been popping in everybody's research this week. It seems like everybody in the golf market's got a little bit of action on Vincent Norman. Rounding in the form at the right time for this event. Let's see if he gets it done. Well, you back nine beauties, we'd like to thank you for all your viewership and remind you can find us just about anywhere on social media. And we're glad to have you out here. We're going to try to get some more winners. We're going to keep giving you that golf content. Thanks for listening. You're all truly back nine beauties.